Hello friends, it's Kristie Marcotte. My creative team box from scrapbook.com just arrived and there are so many amazing new crafty products. I wanted to record a quick video to share some of the new products. Many of them are available right now, others are coming soon, and they are in the coming soon section on scrapbook.com's website. And I will have links for all of the products I show in this video. If they're coming soon, be sure to sign up to be notified so you'll get an email as soon as they're in stock. First up, I want to remind everyone not to miss SBC Fest 2025. It's this Friday, March 14th, and it starts at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And for a limited time, you can get this SBC Fest sticker absolutely free. If you don't have your SBC Fest kits, there are still some available, and I'll link those in the description box. I love everything I received in the box, but I will admit the black foam is one of my favorites. When I heard that they would be releasing black foam, I couldn't wait. I use their white foam all the time, so now it's nice to have the option of white or black. Just like their white foam, the black foam is available in 3 different thicknesses. 1 millimeter, which is my favorite, 2 millimeter, and 3 millimeter. The 2 and 3 millimeter are great if you want more dimension or for shaker cards. I grabbed my white foam roll to show you the comparison. Exactly the same thing other than the color. The first set of foam I'm showing you is their 1/4 inch foam. It's probably my most used foam. It's usually the perfect width for me and you can easily cut it if you need smaller pieces. But if you need wider foam, it's also available in the 1-inch roll. And again, we have the 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, and 3 millimeter thicknesses. And you can also get the white foam in the 1/4 inch roll and the 1-inch roll. And if I haven't mentioned it already, the black foam is now available. I'll be buying more since I use the 1 millimeter foam all the time. And if you haven't tried their foam, the release paper comes off very easily. I've used other brands and sometimes it's tricky to get that release paper off, but not with scrapbook.com's foam. The black foam is also available as a foam adhesive sheet, and this is A2 size, 4¼ inches by 5½ inches. And this is just a full sheet of foam. I'll pull back the release paper on each side so you can see it. You could die cut shapes with this, cut small pieces, use a full sheet if you want all that dimension on your card. Lots of different options. The last foam size released in the black foam are the 1/8 inch strips. I also use these all the time. The 2 millimeter and 3 millimeter are my favorite since it's perfect for shaker cards. The 1 millimeter thickness is also great for putting behind small sentiments or tiny die cut areas. After showing all the new products, I will be making a card and I'll use some of the new black foam. Next up is a brand new product from scrapbook.com called Shimmer Flakes, and these are currently available. You can purchase the colors individually or as a set. There are 10 colors. The first one I'm showing you is called Pot of Gold. Gorgeous holographic gold color. And all of the colors have an iridescent finish. It's basically a very thin cut glitter. The black color is called Reputation. The silver holographic is Disco Ball. Then we have Lucky Charm. This blue is called Bejeweled. And there's this very bright, sort of a neon red called Watermelon. This pretty soft pink color is called Confetti. This very cheerful yellow color is called Sunshine. There's a clear iridescent called Unicorn. And the final color, this gorgeous teal, it's called Mermaid. You can use the shimmer flakes just like glitter, add adhesive, then sprinkle the shimmer flakes on top. You could put them inside shaker cards, lots of different options. And later on in the video, I will show a couple of ways to use the shimmer flakes. The next 5 die sets I have shown before in videos, but I thought I would mention that they are now available. The first set is nested wavy square frames, nested flat ovals along with the nested stitched flat ovals. Love these shapes. There's nested stitched labels and also nested stitched tickets. So if you've been waiting for these, you can grab them now. The rest of the sets I'm showing you, stamps and dies, they're not available yet, but they are in the coming soon section. So be sure to sign up to be notified as soon as they're available. There are 4 new die sets that are perfect for baby cards. First up is Stork. Look at this sweet image you can create. Then there's Baby Sentiments. You can do 3 sentiments. Oh baby, congrats, and so sweet. And it also includes the outline. This is one of my favorites. It's called Little Lovies. You can make bears or bunnies, and they can be standing or sitting. It includes a balloon, some hearts, tiny stars, and a cloud. And then another favorite set is called Welcome Baby. Look at all the adorable baby clothes. There's a dress, little jammies, onesies. It includes the teeny tiny hanger, bows, plus there's a bench. You can put a stuffed bear, little duck, a rattle. I love the new sets, and they will make the cutest baby cards. Scrapbook.com also has some fun new space theme products. There are 2 die sets. The first set is Astronaut and Rocket. So you can create this fun little astronaut and a rocket for your outer space card. And there's a coordinating die set that you could use with the astronaut and rocket, or you could use it by itself. It's called Cosmic. Includes lots of planets, has the sentiment you're out of this world, several different stars, there's a UFO. And here's a little sneak peek of a card I made using the Cosmic die set. This card will be featured in a video later on. I don't have it yet, but there is a space theme pattern paper pad coming out called Cosmic. Next is a stamp and coordinating die set called HBD Balloons. If you need to make some birthday or celebration cards, this would be a really fun set. You can do balloon bouquets, add the HBD together, or you could use the shape balloons. The die set also has the individual shapes, so if you just want to use a few of the balloons, that's an option. There are several different string varieties and lots of tiny pieces where you could add decoration to the background of the card or the balloon. And here's just a quick sample on the back of the die set of the 2 balloon bouquets. It's a super cute set, and we all need to send out birthday cards. The next stamp set works with the cosmic theme. It's called Shine Bright, and there are coordinating dies. It includes 3 sentiments, Love You to the Moon and Back, Shine Bright Little Star, and Reach for the Stars. And the die that goes with the Love You to the Moon and Back, it's designed to have the moon stamped with the sentiment, and you can see the sample on the back of the die set. I love the 4 little star images. I would use these as embellishments, and it's nice that there's a die for all of the images and sentiments. There is a stamp set that goes with the baby dies. It's called Special Delivery, and there are coordinating dies. There's a die that goes around every single image and sentiment on the set. And look at all these great sentiments. My favorite is, your laundry is about to get a lot cuter. I can't wait to start making baby cards, although I don't know anyone right now that's having a baby. but it never hurts to have some cards on hand. Next are 3 stamp sets. There's Balloon Alphabet, so it has the solid for the balloons, a whole bunch of balloon strings. There's Balloon Numbers, that includes the solids and the outlines. And there's also Balloon Alphabet Outlines. And this set includes a few more varieties of strings and some little sparkle embellishment pieces. These are all now available. There will be coordinating dies, but they're not out yet. Now moving on to a few more die sets. This one is Party Fans, and there are 4 pieces included. It's not available yet, but it is in the coming soon section. I think this will be a really fun set to use. Adds lots of texture on the fan die cut piece. With spring right around the corner, the next die set is perfect. It's called Greenhouse, and it is currently available. There are lots of great pieces on this set. There's the greenhouse frame, a watering can, several different pots for the plants, and a bunch of vines and flowers to put inside or outside your greenhouse. And the final die set I'm showing you just became available. It's the highly anticipated food truck. And this is so cute. You can make a variety of different cards to use throughout the year. It includes 5 different sentiments: thank you, hugs and kisses, congrats, hot cocoa, and so sweet. And you could easily customize the truck to use throughout the year. I recently shared this card on my blog using the food truck. The white flowers are rub-on transfers from scrapbook.com. And I used rainbow glossy cardstock for the So Sweet sentiment and also the tiny hearts inside the tires. So there's a quick look at some new products from scrapbook.com. And if you are interested, I do have links in the description box below. So now let's play with the new Shimmer Flakes. I pulled out the Mermaid color, and I've already opened this. You untwist the cap, and on the inside it is sealed. Carefully remove that seal. Some of the Shimmer Flakes may fly out. After you remove the seal, put the cap back on, and there are 2 different shaker options. There's the smaller holes and then the larger opening. It reminds me of a cap on several spices. You can choose smaller pieces or the larger pieces. So one way you can adhere the shimmer drops is simply to add it to adhesive. I grabbed some of scrapbook.com's clear double-sided adhesive tape. I'll first sprinkle some of the smaller pieces. You can see those teeny tiny shimmer flakes. Now I'll turn the lid to get the larger pieces. And this time I'll cover that entire piece of tape. And I'll also press down with my finger, pushing them into the adhesive. Now you can see lots of loose pieces, so I'll tap off this piece on a scrap piece of cardstock. So now you can see it takes on the shape of the adhesive. You can save all the loose shimmer flakes and put them back inside your bottle. Another way you can use the shimmer flakes is to add it on glue. I'll grab scrapbook.com's clear craft glue. This time I'll put down the glue in a wavy line. Just doing a small amount, playing with the new shimmer flakes. Now I'll twist to the wider opening, sprinkle the shimmer flakes on top of the glue, then I'll tap off the extra. So you can see the shimmer flakes attached to the glue in that wavy line. Adhesive is great for using shimmer flakes, but let's try one other way. This time I'm using Simon Hurley's Lunar Paste, and I grab the Midnight Snack color. I have a piece of white cardstock. This is A2 size. And to keep all of the mess off my desk, I'm using one of scrapbook.com's project grip mats. I'll add some lunar paste on the cardstock piece, Then using a scraper tool from scrapbook.com, I'll spread the lunar paste all over the cardstock, and I'm trying to keep it fairly thin. There are some areas where I didn't get quite as much, that lower left-hand corner. I'll grab some of the extra and wipe it in that area. Now, while the lunar paste is still wet, I'll sprinkle some of the Shimmer Flakes on top. Look at all that gorgeous sparkle. I'm using the disco ball color this time, so it has that silver holographic finish. I'll set aside that panel to dry. I'll start working on the rest of the card pieces. I'll be using the new Astronaut and Rocket die set, along with the Shine Bright stamp set and coordinating dies. The cardstock colors are from scrapbook.com's Candy Smooth cardstock paper pad, and I'm using the white from the classic glossy cardstock paper pad. I've already die cut out all of the pieces, and I have them in one of scrapbook.com's stack and sort trays. This is the smaller size. I'll assemble the rocket on a cut down version of the white project grip mat. For the background piece of the rocket, I use this almost a neon yellow cardstock color. For the main body of the rocket, this is where I use the white glossy cardstock. The flame at the bottom of the rocket, using orange cardstock. For the inside piece of the window, using some of the blue. And then the tip of the rocket, the frame of the window, and two little tiny pieces at the bottom of the rocket, I'm using some purplish pink cardstock. It's super easy to assemble, and I love the embossed detail on the body of the rocket. For a sentiment, I've already stamped and cut this out. Reach for the stars. I use black ink, stamped it on the same blue cardstock that I use for the inside of the window. Then with the coordinating die, I cut out a second piece from some silver holographic paper. And this is included in scrapbook.com's holographic mirror paper pad. I'll adhere the two sentiment pieces together, offsetting them slightly, so you'll see just a peek of that holographic paper underneath and on the left side. I will be popping up the rocket and also the sentiment. Grab some of the new black foam. Behind the rocket, I'm using the 1/8 inch foam in the 2mm thickness. And what I love about the thin foam strips, if you remove the backing piece, you can manipulate it around curves on your die cut piece. The foam also cuts very easily, especially with scrapbook.com's new titanium scissors. I'll add that small little leftover piece in the center of the rocket. Now I'll put foam behind the sentiment. This time I grabbed the 1/4 inch foam in the 2mm thickness. Just putting two strips on the back side. So now I'll grab my card. It's all dry and I've already attached it on a card base. I'll remove the release paper from the foam behind the sentiment. I'll add the rocket down first, having it angled toward the upper right-hand corner of the card. Then I'll add the sentiment in the lower right-hand corner. And for even more sparkle, I'll be adding several silver holographic stars, and the star dies are from the new Cosmic die set. I will be popping up the stars using more black foam. Grab the 1/8 inch strips in the 2mm thickness, and I'm cutting just some teeny tiny pieces to put behind the stars. With the dark blue background, it's nice to have the black foam, since even if there's a tiny bit peeking out, it won't be very visible. It would be if I used white foam. I cut out 3 different styles of stars. I'll put 2 in the upper left-hand corner, 1 on the left side of the sentiment, adding 2 more on the right side of the card. And I felt that there were some gaps, so I did go and cut out a few more stars. First, I'll grab that 6th star that I already had cut out, put a tiny piece of foam on the back side, and I'll add it above the sentiment. I still felt like it needed a few more stars. That upper right hand corner looks a little blank. So I did cut out 2 more stars. Put the teeny tiny piece of foam on the back. And I'll put that larger star in the upper right hand corner. And the final small star I'll put in the lower left hand corner. So after attaching those last 2 stars, this card is finished and I absolutely love how it turned out. It is super sparkly with the shimmer flakes in the background and all the holographic mirror paper. If you are interested in any of the products I used in this video, I do have links in the description box below. Many of the products are available now, like the shimmer flakes and the black foam, several of the stamp and die sets. Others will be coming soon. So be sure to sign up to be notified as soon as they're in stock. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.